Hey, good morning. July 1st. July 1st here in Sonora, California, headed to Yosemite. Yesterday we did the castle in Napa, Castello di Amorosa. Today it's Yosemite, and then on to Carson City, Nevada, where hopefully tomorrow we could get to Lake Tahoe. So tune in, a lot more to see, a lot more to go, and we'll see you on the road. Ciao. Okay, so we're passing by Don Pedro Lake, a beautiful lake here in Yosemite. Not sure if we can get to see too much of it. Let's see what happens when we get on the other side here. Maybe we can see a little bit more of it. Definitely a pretty lake. A lot of twists and turns as usual going up the mountains. Yeah, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. I wish we could have probably just stopped to take some pictures, but couldn't get at it. No way to stop. So we'll just keep on going down the road. We'll see you down here. Okay, so it looks like we're hitting the base of the Yosemite National Park. We still got a ways to go, but I just wanted to give you a little taste of what we're seeing here. And so far, so good. And we'll see you on down the road a little bit. Okay, so we have officially entered Yosemite National Park. These are some of the views. We're just going to stop off here for a minute and get a picture or two. It's quite pretty, so yeah, we'll let some cars go by and we'll get out and we'll grab a picture. See you in a bit. Alright, so we're continuing into Yosemite. We're going through all these little small towns, well, small stops. We just passed the Big Oaks Flat. So that was one town. Yeah, speed limit's a little bit more here, so maybe we can make a little leeway here. Trying to get to the entrance, which is still a ways away, but I don't know, if we pick up some speed, maybe we'll get there a little quicker. All right, see you on down the road. So now we're just getting through the Stanislaus National Forest. Pretty cool here too. Motorized travel restrictions, okay. I'm thinking that must be motorcycles or whatever, I don't know. But so far the view has been nice, you know. Definitely different than Colorado and Utah and Arizona. You know, this is pretty much the northeast end of California. And we've hit this wide open road now, so we're making a little bit more time. I thought we were going to go up these little squiggly roads for about 4 hours. I would have been like, oh, by the time my day ended, I would have been really kaput. So anyway, we're making a little time, which is good. Gas mileage isn't terrible. A little over 20 miles to a gallon. It's 81 degrees, 9:30 in the morning, so we're making some headway here. Just cruising down the road. So you hang in there with us. I'm sure once we get in, there'll be more to see. It's been a beautiful trip. Hang in there with us. See you in a bit. Yeah, just wanted to get a little bird's eye view of what's out here. We haven't even hit the entrance yet, but this is the Yosemite National Park. Got some burnt trees down here. I'm sure they grab a lot of fires. Here's the road going up. We still got about 30 miles to go, so we are We are definitely in the forest. All right. Pretty cool though. Gotta admit, pretty cool. All right, we're gonna jump back in the car and head up. See you in a bit.
All we got is time, so stay a while, stay a while. All we got is time, so stay a while, stay a while.
All right, so we're still traveling. As you see, Cherry Lake Road. I think we're going to be going over a bridge here. That's always fun. Rainbow Pool open. Must be a hotel up here. All right, we got a little overpass. Ooh. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Still about 27 miles or so until we hit the entrance. And then we'll get in. Hey, got a little camp to the left here. Must be cool camping up here as a kid. Go hunt for bear and stuff. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, still got like a lot of, I tell you what, we saw a lot of homes up here, which is, man, I guess just people running away from society. It's crazy. I got a car behind me, so I'm going to pull off and let him go around. But, Sweetwater full. Wow. Must be a large. Anyway, we're going to head around these turns. Keep on going. Like I said, we got about 27 miles to the entrance. So we'll tune in a bit. All right, still traveling on Route 120. Still about 17 miles out. Oh boy. Let's see, what are we hitting here? We're hitting some traffic. Vehicles over 10 miles west. Oh boy, let's see what this is preparing. Oh, it must be a little construction. All right, well, we'll tune out until we get there. So, we have officially entered into Yosemite National Park. We got through the entrance gate. Now we're headed to Tenaya Lake, and anything else that we could find on the way, we'll stop, take pictures, we'll do a little filming, we'll do a little walk, whatever we could do today. So here we are, and we're going to travel up this road, and eventually we're going to end out at the town of Lee Vining, and then make our way all the way to Carson City. So we got pretty much a full day ahead of us. So hang in there, and we'll see you up the road a bit. All right, so we're definitely in Yosemite National Park. As you can see, the roads, the atmosphere, everything about it is just totally gorgeous. I mean, you have to really drive through this national park to experience all its beauty. I mean, it's just one thing after another. I mean, the forest, the little hills, the little mountains. I'm sure once we get deeper into it, we're going to see a whole lot more. But right now, we're just enjoying a very, very comfortable ride. We're seeing over the cliffs a little bit, which I can't really grab with the camera so much unless I stop and get out some pictures. But like I said, we're just going to continue down on here and enjoy the background music and just enjoy the forest itself. Yosemite is a pretty cool place. So we're having a good time here, and we're just really enjoying it. I mean, what else could I say? All right, everybody, so hang in there, and let's see what we can see down the road a bit. All right, so we'll all check back in with you in just a little bit. Ciao. So we decided to head to Yosemite Village, which is about 15 miles. As you can see, we are in the thick of the forest. Kind of dizzying driving on these roads. Feels like the forest and the road are one. So it's kind of got to keep concentrated. It feels like the forest, like I said, the forest and the road feel like they are one. Pretty cool up here though. But we'll see when we get to the village. Got some beautiful sights left and right. Very thick trees, pine trees. And we'll head back to Tioga Pass Road. We'll have about a 45 mile ride on that. And we'll stop, we'll see some lakes, mountains, and so forth. But we want to get to the village and check it out. Since we're here, we might as well. So we'll continue on down the road. Got some beautiful sights here. It's crazy. It's like being in the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, it sure is pretty. Wow. Just gonna let you see this for a few minutes. Every turn gets a little better and better. To go 15 miles takes a while because you can't, you're doing 25, 30 miles an hour, if that. So it's pretty cool. All right. So we'll check back in a few. All right, had to turn it back on so you get the full view of the Yosemite National Park. It's pretty cool. We're going to see if we can find a little path here to stop and take a nice picture. But it is, wow, pretty awesome here. Like I said, we've been through so many mountain ranges and through so many national parks. Each one is, and I've said it before, just unique. Everything has its own set of rules, its own uniqueness, so it's pretty cool. All right, we'll be back. All right, still traveling to get to Yosemite Village. Got a bunch of guys doing some work here. Ranges. Beautiful. Beautiful mountains, man. Didn't expect to see this. So this is pretty cool. Telling us to go slow. I don't know, maybe they're spraying. Looks like they're spraying. Maybe it's probably like a retardant, maybe. They do get a lot of fires up here this time of year, so. Now we're gonna go through some tunnels. There we go. Cool. Always love going through tunnels in the mountains. It's always pretty cool. Woo. Wow. Wow, look at the rock formations on the side. They didn't even smooth them babies out. So this is pretty awesome. Reduce speed, okay. We have no problem doing that. Let's get through this tunnel. Like I said, a lot to do, a lot to see. It is crazy. The beauty is just, man, it's just crazy. That's the only word I can say. It's not crazy, it's awesome. Constantly changes. Every turn, every little bit of turn you make. So it's pretty cool. So we want to go nice and easy. Yeah. Wow, going over a little bridge now too. Oh, wonderful. All right, back into the woods, back into the mountains, back through the forest. Pretty awesome. All right, we'll tune back in a minute. Yeah, this is definitely a whoa. This is definitely a whoa in here. I never expected this.
Glad we came this way.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Wow.
Another great mountain range. The views are insane. And another quick tunnel. All right. We love little tunnels. Most sitting here just wowing. Got a lot of cars behind me, but I really don't care.
It's okay, that's not your problem.
They can sit and wait. I don't think they really want to go much faster anyway. Here's a little turn off. Let's hide in here. Let's see if we can get a picture or two. I think it's pretty cool. All right, we'll tune back in a sec.
I don't know.
Well, we stopped to get out a couple of pictures, and looks like we're going to head through another little underground tunnel. So here we go. Wow. Totally cool. Totally cool, though. I love the sound. This was unexpected. We didn't expect to see all this. I thought we were just going to run through a bunch of forests and stuff like that. But I guess not. It's a pretty awesome sight. You know, you got to keep filming because you really don't want to miss anything. It's crazy. All right, so, you know, getting to see quite a bit. These turns are a little crazy. Wow, pretty massive. I had no idea it was going to be this massive. I mean, wow, look at the views. I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy. So, we definitely weren't disappointed coming to Yosemite, were we? I don't know if we're going to hit any more tunnels, but I'm pretty sure we got to turn up here somewhere. So we'll check out and we'll be back in a few. So we got a nice stream here on the right. Pretty cool. Maybe some waterfalls. Maybe we'll get to see some of that. I think we're pulling away from it now. It's definitely nice up here. Oh yeah, there you go. There's the stream on the right a little bit. You can probably check it out. You can hear it. You can see it. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, a lot of people traveling down this way, so I guess we're on the right road. Everybody's stopping to get pictures. It's pretty awesome. All right, we'll check back in a minute. We got some squiggly roads coming up. Stop it here. Can you get the waterfall from here? Nah, can't even see it. All right. There's too many cars on this road. Everybody's in a hurry to go nowhere. Nobody's sightseeing. They're just... The guy behind me is. The guy behind me is. Wanted to get a picture of that waterfall. Look at this mountain here in front of you. That's crazy. There's got to be another stop for the waterfall. You got to keep your eyes open. I don't know. Not with the stick of the trees. That was one heck of a waterfall. That was beautiful.
It's the one.
Riderville Fall. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to see it down the road. All right, we'll try and back in. All right, so we caught a little waterfall here coming off the mountain, which is pretty cool. You know, I just wanted to give you a little view how majestic that is. That's crazy, man. Definitely pretty cool. A lot of people in this area here. But just wanted to get the waterfall. We got a good close-up picture of it anyway, so we're doing good. All right, so pretty cool. All right, we'll be back. All right. Dead shot of the waterfall. Awesome.